Imagine yourself 10 years from now and think of what you would rather have and be. Would you rather have a successful career, be a happy human being, have money in the bank, be an intelligent and interesting conversationalist? Or would you rather be fat, flabby, and out of shape, have no money in the bank so you can't pay your bills, be the kind of person who's a real bore to be around, and have a brain that is full of tapioca pudding? It really is a choice. It is a choice you make every single day by the choice you make what to give your time, your energy, your attention to. I'm Joe Tye, CEO of Values Coach, and your coach for this course on the 12 core action values. And today we begin core action value number 9, focus. Focus, the ability to stay focused on what really matters, really is the key to success in almost every dimension of your life. Now, I am particularly qualified to talk to you about focus. I'll tell you why. Just like the recovering alcoholic or drug addict always makes the best drug and alcohol counselor, I am a recovering RBADDer. You know what ADD is, right? Attention deficit disorder. And in today's world, we all struggle with that to some extent because we have a world that militates toward ADD. I have, not ADD, I have RBADD. Really bad. I know from personal experience the downside of being so distracted you can't focus on anything. And I know from personal experience the extent to which and the speed with which you can change your life once you make that commitment to become the kind of person who is focused. Now, if you look at today's world, our soundbite world where 60 seconds is too long for a TV commercial, where politicians have to get their elevator speech across in a few words, where we polarize everything into little soundbite, socialized medicine, illegal immigrant. I mean, we have to come up with 2 words that create a negative or positive emotional reaction almost immediately. And we completely lose our attention in this email, Twitter world to stay focused on what really matters. But if you read any book on creativity, on genius, you will see that the ability to be creative, the ability to get into that state of flow where you are so immersed in what you do that you lose track of everything else. By the way, psychologists tell us that flow is the most highly motivating and rewarding emotional state. In our world, it's very hard to get into and maintain that state. And you must make a conscious choice, and it takes an active conscious will on your part to stay focused. I'll tell you this, though. Your ability to focus on what really matters, more than almost any other factor, will determine your future success in almost every dimension of your life. Money. You know, when I talk to people who are struggling with money, when you really look at it, the one and only reason somebody is in trouble financially is a previous unwillingness or inability to focus their spending on the things that really matter. They've been frittering their money away on other stuff, on things that don't matter. And the only way someone will ever get out of debt, get out of financial trouble, is to get focused on the things that really matter and to stop spending their money on things that don't really matter. Career. Somebody who's just bouncing around from one job to another. Somebody who spends their time sitting in boring, worthless meetings that never get anything done. Somebody who is unable to focus on the things that really matter is going to have an unrewarding, unsuccessful career. It takes focus, figuring out what's important and devoting your time, devoting your energy to those things. And in fact, I would say that even in your spiritual life, the ability to focus on what really matters, the ability to focus your attention, the ability to achieve some level of spiritual equanimity depends upon your ability to filter out all the negative stuff, all the stuff that doesn't really matter, all the stuff that brings you down, and to focus on the things that really do matter. I'll tell you, the most spiritually rewarded people I've ever met are people who can focus on not their own benefits, but focus on what they can do for other people. And I'm going to share with you, before we get into the 4 cornerstones, which are clarity, knowing what you really want and knowing what you don't want. Concentration, the ability to focus, to concentrate your time, your energy, your money, your physical resources, your mental and emotional resources on the things that really matter. Speed, moving quickly through life, moving quickly through the things you have to do. And momentum, maintaining your momentum toward your desired goals, dreams, and outcomes. Those are the 4 cornerstones. And before I get to those in the next 4 modules, let me go back to something I've already covered. It's a simple little tool that will help you stay focused on what really matters in your life, and that is the DDQ, direction, deflection, question. And you think about what really matters to you in every dimension of your life, and you tailor the DDQ to that dimension. Money is what I'm about to spend my hard-earned cash on going to help me achieve my goal of becoming debt-free and financially independent. Time is what I'm about to spend the next hour on going to help me achieve some important goal in my life. Family life is what I'm about to say to my child, to my spouse, to whoever, going to help me build a more solid and loving relationship. Almost anything you want to achieve in your life, you can become more focused by getting into the habit and the discipline of using DDQs. Direction, deflection, question. It'll help you maintain your focus. I'm Joe Tye. I'll see you in the next module when we will begin to talk about what is it you want to focus on with your time, your money, your career, your life.